Hi, lovely Aquarius. Welcome back. You guys came out as the next sign that could use a reading. Hope you're doing well, Aquarius. Really cleared up here. We had a lot of fog this morning, and then it's now nice and beautiful and sunny. So if you are feeling foggy, it looks like it'll clear up. And right before your reading, I knocked over some garlic. Some of you are eating something with garlic, or you should. Garlic is very healthy, right? It even cures cancer in the raw form when you crush it and you release the allicin chemistry to it. So something about chemistry in general could be important. Alchemy here as well. Moonlighting. Okay, so there is something that you're like endeavoring to move towards. Maybe it could be like in a liminal stage right now. You can start working on your dream career part time while keeping the other job to pay the bills. Soon the dream career takes flight to fully support you. And always constantly, as I go through my day, I say affirmations to myself and I remind myself what to be grateful for. Like, oh, I'm so grateful that I have this house. I'm so grateful that I have my health, that it's improving, that my mindset is improving, that I have support from guides and people around me and lessons I've learned. So continuously affirm positive things towards yourself. It only makes yourself feel better, which raises your vibration, right? And it shifts the entire reality of everything. You enter new portals that way. So, okay. Harvest Witch, 21. This deck doesn't do reversals, so we'll see what this has to say. Rewards for effort, maturity, and satisfaction. You can see in the card she's gathering like a bunch of abundance with another feminine presence, gathering all her accomplishments. What sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what's to be? I think we even pulled the vision card for you guys yesterday. There's a gateway opening up here. Could be in regards to like a new death rebirth of your mindset or the way you communicate. Your higher self chose this card because there's no guarantee a crop yields results or that the results will be worth the effort. And sometimes things don't work out despite blood, sweat, and tears. And there comes a time when you have to be honest about how much longer you can invest in a dying crop. You may need to consider whether or not you have actually given your all you have to give. Perhaps you've taken shortcuts here or there, used cheap materials to save money, or given a half-hearted effort. So the more of a strong relationship you build with yourself, the better. This card represents the moment when you weigh your efforts versus your rewards. Be authentic, be honest to yourself, right? Harvest Witch is here to evaluate your progress. She asks you whether you're doing enough to bring your goals to life, or are you playing it safe and small and approaching dreams with a naive perspective. She reminds you that you get out what you're willing to put in. If you've been cutting corners or procrastinating, I don't know why I'm seeing this in my head. I watched the movie The Highwayman yesterday, and there's a scene where the prisoners are like breaking, the first scene in the movie, they were like on a prison farm. This is like the 30s, 1930s, and they're breaking out from the prison. Yeah, maybe something that you've been doing repetitively. You could be a feminine presence, because it was like Bonnie from Bonnie and Clyde who was breaking them out of prison. I think it's a true story. The movie that I watched has Woody, his face. It's very funny. And then we have Kevin Costner in there as well, and they played two real people who actually I think took down Bonnie and Clyde. So very interesting. Something about like maybe you have a connection with somebody that's very Bonnie and Clyde-esque. Let's see, breaking out of prison or something. If you've been cutting corners or procrastinating, yeah, there was like a plan. This was planned, right? Like the prisoners knew, and they overthrew the guards that were like, interesting. Harvest Witch advises you to take a more grounded and practical approach. How can you be better prepared to handle your circumstances? Are you truly invested in seeing your goals come to life, or is this something that would be nice to have but nothing you're passionate about? We do have the new moon today, right? So this is a new gateway 111, November 1st. In Scorpio today, so you've probably got to let go of something or escape something or come into a new rebirth of some sort. Move through trauma. If you've been putting in a great deal of effort with very little results, perhaps it's time to shift your tactics and try something different. Yeah, it's kind of like the prisoners breaking rocks and then, day in, day out, and then, obviously planning to escape. You may need to find a fresh way to go about achieving your goals, or it might be time to cut your losses altogether and find a new dream to explore. I think the key message here is to pay attention to your instincts and your receptivity so you can come to new ideas. The feminine principle, right? Not pushing, but receiving, manifesting, creating. When a crop is diseased or tainted, it might be in long-term interest to destroy what's dying so the rest can have a fighting chance. There will even be moments when the entire crop needs to be destroyed and you'll have to start again. So it's kind of like fixing an infection before it gets worse. Maybe that's why I was talking about garlic, right? So try to take care of your immunity system, eat a lot of citrus, garlic, teas, good food, rich food, rich with nutrients. Be honest with yourself, listen to your heart, and move forward with the choice that will support you best in the future. Interesting. This could be about dating somebody. Yeah, this could be a friend or like a new mindset regarding emotions or something like that. Okay. I'm going to get some tarot for you beautiful folks. Put that in the center. a beautiful card. You can see this fox is kind of like smelling the chimney smoke from that house in the distance, and there's like a road going upward. So there is a road to like, and there's mountains around or something like that. So something, and then we have the pumpkin, which represents abundance, right? Something about protecting your abundance, moving on the higher realm or phase. Yeah, there's self-imposed restrictions here of some sort in your mind. Yeah, you're healing your heartbreak. Any heartbreak, you need to heal that, right? Release optimism, forgiveness, alienation, distraction, or recovery. This could be about something like a situation that you were counting on or betting on, maybe a family situation, something that was very controlling though. Like this was not in your good interest. This was something operated from a sense of fear. So that's why it's important to take back control over your life and be grateful and understand the creative power of your thoughts. You know, spirits hear thoughts, they're telepathic. They hear words. You know, that's why prayers are so important. Words are numbers, right? How does the universe operate? Acoustics, frequencies, music. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I love to see that in the future position. So something will shift. There is some, you know, the wheel is always turning. We're always elevating and spiraling upwards. It can either spiral up or down. Yeah, we see the devil on here on the bottom. So it's like the devil is going away. I mean, we are entering winter season. The devil represents winter, a period of rest, right? Before we are reborn. Time, right? I'm going to get advice for you, beautiful folks. There could be a third-party situation here. Or something about your work or finances or actually mastering how you work with others could be vital here too. Can you give us advice? What would you like Aquarius to do at this time? Wow. We see the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse here and the upright here. So this is about working towards long-term goals. You know, Warren Buffett has a saying that you always want to look to long-term effects, regardless of what's happening short-term. Something about growth with the rabbits there, definitely. Like growing your finances, growing stability, you know, like building a good nest, building a good home. Maybe stay away from conflict. Focus on gathering your resources. Focus on what's important. That will allow you to see something more clearly or remove self-imposed restrictions. Tell us more. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? There's something about needing to see a higher perspective. Yeah, regarding like a love situation, to heal from it, realizing it might have been spreading your energy too thin regardless. Like you need to really focus or hone something in, like the hawk that goes after prey, right? Okay, I'm gonna get some extra messages from different. Yeah, there's a Two of Cups situation on the bottom. This could have been spilled though. Like maybe there's like a lack of, there's a need to protect. Maybe you're retreating from this person or something like that. Aquarius, messages for Aquarius, people and placements. Moving out of stagnation, but it's in the reverse, so they want you to do this. This could be something about following your joy, making sure you're not operating in a conflictual way, like not causing conflicts. But if you move from a genuine place of heart-centered happiness, you'll probably avoid conflicts. Anything else for Aquarius? Ooh, and yeah, I love this card. Forgiveness, repairing the veil. It's like threading everything in your, anything broken. It's giving like spine energy, like DNA, like helixes. Like, yeah, we got the thread and the string. It's like repairing something. Fixing something, sewing it back together. This could be emotionally. This could be your emotions, your foundations, how you operate. Could be something to do with letting go or seeing a higher perspective or Sagittarius or traveling or something like that. Abundance. Yeah, this is somebody you're dating or something about like reforming your ego so it's more happy. You got to go with the fates, go with the greater cosmic shifts, the cycles, the signs, the symbols, the moon cycles, right? We have that new moon today, a great time to plant manifestation. So go ahead and take even just like a moment to really write down what you are aspiring to create. You can also do automatic writing. It's very simple. You can look it up on YouTube. You just need some paper and pencil if you have it, or anything, you know, to commune with your guides. If you need assistance, like what is the best next step I should take, right? The fate. Yeah, this is again mindset shift. New information about yourself either coming to light or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of these. Yeah, you want to form something into reality. Aquarius. Most important messages. Thank you. Wow. It's like we've got two birds there. We got all these diamonds around it. We have so much like, you know, carbon, diamonds, forming something into reality. 6, right? The devil is associated with carbon, the pressure over time that creates this kind of resiliency, this kind of real manifestation. So let's see. Sun Splendor. Oh, wrong book. And yeah, maybe you were just looking at something the wrong way. Like there's definitely a need for alchemy here. Transmute something, shed the old for the new. Let's see. Wow, it really just guided me towards it. Go where you're first instinctively led. Generosity, health, and abundance. Ah, revel in the glory of splendor solace. There are several cards in the yeah, you're elevating your frequency. Yeah, just like we saw the path, elevating. I love that because we do follow the sun, right? As the sun goes through the universe, we want to stay close to that sun towards light, right? Warmth. There are several, yeah, and fire is like the it's the first zodiac sign, Aries, right? So it rules ahead. It's about that kind of elevated. We're not operating from the lower frequencies. We're operating from the top, right? Interesting. Conquering, initiating. When the sun first enters spring, right? It has that burst of sunlight that begins the waxing cycle of growth in the season, the growth. Okay, let's see. There are several cards in alchemy that relate to the sun, yet this card specifically depicts the long-term effects of its radiance. So happiness. The sun is a Leo ruled. It's all about happiness, joy, children, creativity, creativity, creativity. Birthing something. Think abundance, fulfillment, and altruism. Envision celebration and collaboration. Yeah, write down, just do this as an exercise. Like really imagine what you want to experience. If you could have anything. I love doing this when I go to sleep. Before I go to sleep, I envision happy things, nice things if I can. Yeah, and I think Neville Goddard I think he suggests that as well. But is it possible in our complex world? The sun's splendor says yes, one day, one ray at a time. And splendor, yeah, it's just like the fog was lifted today when the sun came through. It looked really, really macabre. Like, I don't know how to say that, but today it looked really dim and dark and you couldn't see anything. And then the sun started to shine through and it was like heaven. Heaven is associated with that. So I'm just going to put on my beautiful peridot vibes here for you folks. Okay. When the splendor soulless arrives in the laboratory, the alchemist realizes kindness and generosity are the secret ingredients. All other paths fall away. Through giving back to others in the world, we become more like the sun itself. Yeah, the leader, right? The king, the son of God. Radiant light and expecting nothing in return. Don't know where to start? Yeah, the sun just gives its rays and all these seeds grow, right? Thank someone, then thank another person. Soon the alchemist finds they are not alone in their laboratory and miracles arrive, both big and small. Look at the painting The Sun by Edward Munch, 1909. Yeah, something about like Jupiter, right? Jupiter protects her planet's large gravitational mass that steers away meteors or asteroids from Earth. The divine masculine to ponder. Yeah. This is about operating less from pride, but more from self-esteem, more from genuine joy, more from genuine happiness. The sun's splendor is a card that indicates long-term, overarching success. What did I say? Long-term, right? We see that. We saw that in your reading. There's something about long-term success. And health. Though it is practiced daily, it accumulates an ongoing narrative for the current. Wow. I love that. Scarcity. It's kind of like, why am I getting someone like Bob Ross, like painting a painting? Like he does like layers, right? We build upon it. Scarcity often prevents us from feeling the sun's radiant, abundant splendor. Give freely today. Give anonymously even. Take note of how you feel. I love that. Aligning yourself with good karma. Okay. Okay, we'll grab a few last messages. Yeah, it's like you're moving out of darkness towards the light, towards power, towards... red is the color of like blood, of life force, right? Of initiating something. Balancing both the light and the dark. Aquarius, most vital messages. What would you like Aquarius to know? Could be moving or transmuting some kind of negative love experience in the past, or maybe you didn't love yourself as much. You were always maybe even too giving to others, but not giving enough to yourself. There needs to be like a focus of the sun within yourself. Yeah. Especially even if there are dark people around you or anything, don't allow them to. You can banish negative lower vibration by raising your frequency, right? By imagining that kind of beautiful golden white light emanating from your chest like a sun and protecting you, infusing everything around you. Aquarius. The feminine sideways. Yeah, you're getting assistance, that's for sure. They want to elevate you. I can see like spirits grabbing your hand, trying to raise you up. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Your soul is much too big for your body, like everyone's is, of course, right? Yeah, something about a mindset regarding compassion. Maybe for others, but mostly for yourself first, and then you can extend it for others, right? Then you have that sun right here, right? That radiates outward. And then we have the two beautiful birds of like peace. Union. Pay attention to birds. Like whatever you're thinking, if you see a bird fly your window, that's confirmation, right? At that specific moment, you're thinking like, oh, I don't know if I should do this, and I think I should do this, and then a bird flies by, and you're like, oh, wow, yeah, that's confirmation, right? Anything else? Yeah, seeds. Out of destruction. The new soil, the black soil, alchemet. Chemet means black soil. The water, the the growth. The sun and the water on the black soil grows, right? Balancing the light and the dark, coming out of a shadow side aspect, seeing things clearly, not leaving things in the dark. It's important that you stay present and grateful, even for the future, like law of assumption. Pay attention to your dreams. There are messages, angels around you trying to support you. Yeah, divine timing here for transformation, death, rebirth of the old to more. The phoenix rises from the ashes, right? So I'm going to put one of these. Most vital message for Aquarius at this time. Goddess. Wow, this is about discernment. Honey is very, it heals wounds, right? It's like antibacterial, healing your body, healing your soul with that happiness, with that golden light dripping it all over yourself, enjoying life, enjoying yourself emotionally so that you have a good emotional foundation before you can shine your light outside or exterior in the world. Make sure you feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. So the more that you can focus on yourself, the more that you can like launch towards the outside, right? Discernment, yeah. This could be about give and take, or your health in regards to like your ego, or your health in regards to your dating life, or your job and your dating life. Yeah, it's a gateway opening up. The more that you understand yourself. We are on the November 1st, right? This is the gateway, 111, new moon. A goddess is not available to everyone. Sure, she might receive prayers or offerings, but only a lucky few will ever have the privilege of seeing her true form. A goddess must evaluate a person's true desires to determine whether or not they are pure of heart and appreciate her gifts. You too are goddess with the ability to limit access to your energy. You do not feel pressured to say yes to every opportunity requesting your attention. The situation you're inquiring about requires additional evaluation before you can proceed. Does the situation truly align with what you'd like to have in your life right now? Is this something you truly enjoy? Or are you settling out of fear or worry that you won't get another chance like this? Yeah, so making sure you're moving beyond fears, which the only thing the devil can't hold you if you have faith, if you call in spirit guides, if you call in help, right, from the higher. God is a unity of souls. Higher vibrational. There's either higher vibrational or lower vibrational. You choose where you want to be, right? A goddess never settles because she knows the universe provides unlimited opportunities for her to share her gifts with the world. Listen to high vibrational music too. I posted one in my community tab on my channel. You too will be blessed over and over again. Give yourself the time and space to consider all your options before deciding which one will be lucky enough to be a part of your life. If something slips away while you do this, trust it wasn't worthy of your attention to begin with. I love that. Something about like increased finances or increased love or abundance, or because that's how we magnetize finances towards ourselves. It's electromagnetic frequencies. It's our aura, and that comes from our brain. That comes from our heart, our feelings. Yeah, you're becoming more stable. Or you should be. Like in the past, maybe you're operating in fear, and that was creating a level of instability. But you're healing with the star. You're connecting to your higher wisdom. I love this. I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link if you'd like. Thank you.